Okay, so let's get into today's workout. It's going to be a full body workout again. Let's start with the warm up though. So with me, in 5 seconds, we're going to start just jogging on the spot. Again, elevate our heart rate and get us ready for the workout. So let's go. Gentle jog on the spot first of all. We're going to do 20 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wait 10 seconds, we're going to go straight into that again. We're going to do a second round of jogging. We're going to go a little bit faster this time in 3, 2, 1. Let's go, jogging on the spot. Speed it up. Okay, pause there. We're going to take 10-second rest. Then we're going to go into heel kicks, stretch out our quads a little bit, get our legs moving again. So let's go 3, 2, 1. Kick your heels up to your bum as much as you can. If you can kick your bum, kick your bum. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. 10 more seconds rest. Then we're going to do one last round of heel kicks to get your heart rate going. Let's go 3, 2, 1, and go. Kick your heels into your bum. And 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay. Take a nice deep breath, if I can speak. And we're going to, let's adjust this slightly. We're going to go into our greatest stretch of all time, one of the best stretches we do for all of your body really. So come down onto all fours, like so. We're going to bring our right foot by our right hand. And we're going to plant our left hand and reach down with our right arm to our right foot, and then reach all the way up to the sky. If it hurts your back knee, put a cushion under it. I'm going to do 5 of these. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Back onto all fours. Change legs. Left foot planted opposite your right hand. Reach down with your left elbow, and then all the way up to the sky. 1. We're going to do 5. Nice and slow. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Great work. We stay down here. We're going to go straight into our child's pose. So on all fours, reach your hands out in front of you to the front of your mat, and then sit back onto your heels. Okay, we're going to now pulse in and out slightly, so come up again. We're going to do it 4 more times. So that's 2, 3, 4, and 5. From here, let's stand up. Let's line my mat back up again. We're now going to do what we call feeding the chickens. It's a hamstring stretch to warm up the back of your legs. So if I show you side on, we're going to take a little step forward onto our heel, keeping the front leg straight, bending the back leg, and we're going to reach our hands through, keeping our chest up. We're not going to collapse down. Chest up, reach our arms through. We're going to do that 5 times per side. So that's left side. Now I'm going to do the right side. We're going to alternate sides. Whoop. Let's not fall over. 2. So it'll be 10 times total. 3. Alternate sides. 4. I'll come to the front. 5. 6. Straight leg, front leg is straight. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Okay, perfect. Good work. We're now going to get our resistance band. red one. And we're going to do some shoulder rotations just to warm up the shoulders as usual. So grab it as far apart as you need. You may need to start with your elbows, your thumbs hooked in. Keeping your arms straight, you're going to rotate it all the way over. Touch your bum or touch your back, and then all the way back over to the front. And we're going to do that 10 times. If that's too easy, you should be feeling it in your shoulders, then come a bit narrower. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, great work. We can get straight into the workout now. So chuck your resistance band down. We won't be needing that for a second. And we're going to do a single leg glute bridge to begin with. So I'll show you what this looks like and then we'll get into it. So we're going to lie down on our mat. Let's face this way. On our backs. Like so. Next, what we're going to do, we're going to let our back come along the floor. We're not going to have an arch in our back, which we may naturally do. Let your back fall flat on the floor. Tip your hips underneath. Then what we're going to do is we're going to straighten one of our legs. So I can straighten my left leg or I can straighten my right leg. And then we're going to use our bum on the other side to lift that hip up. Now don't worry if you can't do this, I'll show you a variation in just a minute. So we'll look like this. So you keep one leg straight and extend the hip on the other side, coming from this bent position to the upright position, but with one leg straight. Now, if that's too difficult, which it may be for some of you, then what you can do is you can do it with 2 legs. Instead of doing it with a single leg, you want to double the reps, but you're going to do it with 2 legs, which is a lot easier. So plant both feet, and then tuck your hips under and squeeze your bum and lift your hips up to the sky. And you just do it like this. So instead of switching legs, you're just going to keep going with both legs. So what we're going to do is, let me just double check my sets and reps. We're going to do 4 sets of 8 to 10 per leg. 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps per leg. If you're doing it with 2 legs, you're going to do 16 to 20 reps. So let's get into the first set. We're going to straighten the left leg, bend the right leg. If you're doing 2 legs, just do 2 legs. And we're going to then start doing this for our right glute, our right leg. So we're going to go for 8 to 10 reps. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch legs. If you're going with 2 legs, keep going. 11, or 2, on the other side, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great work. So I'll probably just come to a sitting position. You don't have to come all the way up. You may find that one leg is significantly stronger than the other. For me, my left side is a lot weaker than my right side, so I have to work doubly hard. That's quite normal. So we're going to take about 60 seconds rest, and then we're going to get into our next set. So take a big deep breath. This is a good opportunity to do a stretch. If you want to do a stretch whilst you're down here, you can lie on your back. You can cross one leg over the other and allow the legs to fall inwards. That's a great hip stretch and back stretch. We have about 30 seconds, just under 30 seconds to go. So you can hold that. You can do it on one side for the one break, and then the next rest, you can do it on the other side. So this is a great way to fit your stretching into the rest periods if you're not too tired out. Okay, we've got about 10 seconds to go, so I'm going to come out of that stretch now onto my back. And remember, if you're doing 2 legs, just keep going. We're going to do single leg. So let's put our left leg straight out in front. Going to bring our right foot in and then press through our right heel and lift our hip up to the sky. 2, 3. You can put your arms out for balance. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch legs and keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take a rest. You might just want to lie on your back and enjoy the piece. I'm going to take about 60 seconds break. And then we're going to get into it again. If you can only do 8 reps, that's fine as well. Maybe even you can only do 6, that's probably fine too. So whatever you're hitting, just keep trying to hit that amount of reps as best you can. Okay, so let's go into our next set. So left leg out straight, right leg is bent, and let's push through that right heel, squeeze our right butt, and lift those hips up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, switch your legs. Right leg out straight, left leg bent. Let's go. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. A little bit tricky, that one. Okay, so another 60 seconds and then we are done on this first exercise. This is a great exercise for lifting your bum, firming it up, adding shape to it. It won't make it huge, it will just make it a lot more toned. So about 30 seconds to go. I'm going to start making my way back down into that position on my back. I'm going to place my left leg straight. Right leg is bent. Let's get into our last set. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch sides. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, great work, guys. Whichever variation you did, that will really, really help. That's a really good movement. Okay, so what we're going to do now is going to move on to our next movement, which is going to be a wall squat. So you need a free space on the wall or the back of a door. That can often work really, really well. If it doesn't slide too well, you might need a pillow or something to put on your back. We're just going to squat with our back against the wall. The point of this is to work our quadriceps. It really targets those very, very nicely. So we want to be a little bit further ahead from the wall than you might think, because when we come down, we want our leg to be at about 90 degrees, like this. We don't want it to be bent too much. And that will really help to target your quadriceps. It's very simple. Stand against the wall, move your feet, let's say, between 1.5 and 2 feet away in a sort of a squat stance, so a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, maybe toes slightly pointing outwards. We're going to do 4 sets of 8 to 10 of this wall squat. So what we're going to do is just bend our knees and allow our back to slide down on the wall and then press back up. If you can't quite do 8 to 10, just do however many reps you can. So let's get into it. I'm going to go for 10. First set. 1. Just go as low as you can. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Perfect. If you're still finding you feel fine after all of that, then you may need to actually go lower into your squat. Move your feet slightly further away and go lower. It should be quite tiring. It shouldn't be something where you just finish and you feel like you could go straight back into it. So we're going to take about 60 seconds rest again. The rest time is important. If you're pushing yourself, if you're lifting heavy enough, then the rest is essential for your muscles to replenish their energy systems so you can actually put in that maximum effort again on your next set. If you're not pushing it, if you're lifting way too light, if you're not going deep enough on the exercises for you, then you may just find you feel fine and you could do more. And that point means you should probably lift more. So we're going to go into it again in about 20 seconds. I'll make sure I don't knock this clock off the wall. So again, position your back against the wall, toes pointing out a little bit. Make sure you're stepped far enough away from the wall that you can squat down comfortably, and let's go. 1. Keep your head looking up. 2. 3. 4. And your back should stay against the wall and your bum. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Good work halfway through on these. Shake it out if it hurts a little bit, if it's a little bit sore, which it will be in your quads. Another 60-second rest on this one. So we've got about 15 to 20 seconds to go until our next set. So again, bring your back against the wall and your bum against the wall. Move your feet out, toes pointing out a little bit. And in 5 seconds, we're going to go. Let's go. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent work. One more set of these. I know they're a bit strange, but they're a great exercise for working your quads. Do about 60 seconds break. We've probably had about 15. Catch your breath. If you have time, you can do a quick stretch in this break. Otherwise, have a drink, get ready. I'm going to go again in about 30 seconds. So I'm just going to lean against the wall. Going in 20 seconds. No rush, but I'm just going to start setting myself up. Start to think about the next set, make sure I'm not distracted, focused on the workout. 10 seconds to go. At this point, I tend to think about what are the things I need to remember. So back against the wall, bum against the wall, head up, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good work. Down that exercise, onto the next one now, which is going to be a kettlebell overhead press. So we're going to grab our kettlebell, one of the heavier ones, maybe the medium weight. I'm going to bring it over here. So the overhead press is a shoulder movement primarily, although it will also work the core a little bit. And this will help to give you nice, shapely shoulders. It won't make them huge, as I've said before. That's not what would happen naturally to someone without drugs, without a hell of a lot of food, without a hell of many years training. So for most of you, you'll be absolutely fine. So what we're gonna do, pick up the kettlebell, stand with it between your legs, bring it up until it's just in front of your chest, with the kettlebell bit facing downward. Then what you're going to be doing is you're going to be pressing it over your head, and as it comes over your head, you push your head through. You don't keep it back like that. You push your head through, bring it down, head goes back. So it looks like that. Okay. So we're going to be doing 4 sets of 8 to 10 on this as well. This is on its own, it's not a superset. So when you're ready, let's pick up your kettlebell. I'd recommend maybe the medium weight or the lighter weight at the beginning. Maybe you build up as we go through this. Start lighter and build up. So let's pick it up and let's get ready. Bring it up to your chest. Brace your bum. This is very important. Brace your core. That'll keep you in a safe position with your back. And then we're going to press up overhead. 1, 2, 3. All the way up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good work. Bring that weight down carefully. It's going to take about 60 seconds again, rest, and then we're going to get into that again. So at this point, this is when you want to consider, was that weight enough? Was I somewhere near failure? Maybe I could do 2, 3 more reps, but no many more than that. Or did I actually have lots more left in the tank? If so, maybe consider moving up a weight. But with these upper body exercises, sometimes you may need an intermediate weight. Let's say you have a 4 kilo and an 8 kilo kettlebell. The 8 is a bit too hard, the 4 is a bit too light. Then maybe you want to get an intermediate kettlebell like a 6, so you can actually get the reps done. Or you could go for the lower end of the rep range, maybe you do 6 instead of 8 with the heavier one. There's nothing wrong with that either. So let's get into our second set. Pick up the kettlebell again, bring it up to chest height, touching your body, brace your bum and your abs, and let's press it overhead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good work. Bring that kettlebell down. So we're halfway through this exercise already, which is really, really good work. So we've got 60 seconds rest again. Had about 15. The main purpose of these breaks is to allow the energy systems in your muscles, which is different to the energy systems you may use for cardio exercise. So you can go a long time with running, with lifting weights you can't because you use different energy systems. It's allowing those energy systems to replenish themselves through that minute so we can then put in a decent amount of effort again. We don't come crumbling to a stop. So let's get into our next set. Pick up the kettlebell again, bring it up to your chest, brace your bum, brace your abs, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good work. So we have one more set to go on this. Okay, and allow yourself a big deep breath. And a big deep breath out. You should be starting to feel your heart rate rising a little bit from these weights if they're heavy enough. If you're just a beginner, maybe you can't lift heavy enough yet to push your heart rate, but you will get there soon and soon enough. So stay consistent, you will get there. Okay, 20 seconds to go and we're going to do our final set on these. Shake out your shoulders a little bit if you want. Shake out your wrists. You can maybe feel this a little bit in your grip. And let's pick it up and get ready for our final set. So again, we're going to hold it in towards our body, touching our chest, and then we're going to press overhead. 1, remember to tense your bum and your abs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great work, guys. Excellent work on the overhead press. We're going to move into the next exercise now. Okay, so the next exercise we're going to do is actually a superset. So 2 exercises, one after the other exercise. These exercises are going to be a kettlebell pendlay row, followed by a resistance band, not kettlebell, a resistance band bicep curl. So let's go through those very quickly. So a pendlay row, a great exercise that works your bicep muscle, so the front of your arm, and also your back, as well as your core. So the way we do the pendlay row, I'll start at 45 degrees, is we position our feet on either side of the kettlebell a little bit further than shoulder width, actually a fair bit further than shoulder width. Then we shoot our bum back, we come down and brace ourselves with the hand that we're not going to be lifting with against the other leg. So I'm using left hand on left leg, right hand is free to grab the kettlebell. I'm keeping my chest up and I'm keeping my back straight, so my spine is neutral, which is safe, bracing my core. My back is somewhere between in line with the ground and up a little bit of an angle. Then all I do is I'm rowing and then putting the weight back on the floor between each rep. So effectively I am releasing it like this, but rather than doing that, I'm going to keep my hand on it, place it down, release, lift, place it down, release. Now, if you can't keep a straight back, this is very important to protect your back. You need to lift the kettlebell up, put it on a box, put it on something, a step, to lift it up closer to you so that your back is straight. We do not want to be arching like that. That's how you'll hurt your back. So you need to lift it up to the point where you can have a straight back, and then you can pick it up and place it on there. So that's the kettlebell row. We can do both arms. And then the resistance band bicep curl is very simple. What we're going to do is get our resistance band. We're going to step on it with both of our feet, like so. We're then going to hook our hands underneath it, pointing upwards towards the sky like this. I'm going to stand, keeping our elbows by our sides, and curl back up. Facing the other way, so facing sideways, it looks like this. The key is to keep our elbows by our sides. We're not bringing them forwards. We're not allowing them to go back, which is easier. We're going to keep our elbows by our sides if possible, and just bend at the elbow and bring our arms as much and as high as we can, and repeat. So this is a superset, so we're going to do one straight into the other. We're going to alternate which side we start the kettlebell with so that we evenly use our bicep muscles. So the first round, it's going to do 4 sets of this. We're going to use our right arm first on the kettlebell. So let's get into it now. Position your feet, plant them on either side of the kettlebell, hips back, brace against your leg, and let's go. 1, doing 8 to 10 again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch arms, brace on the other one. Let's go. 1, 2, all the way down. 3, 4, quick on the way up. 5, slow on the way down. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, leave that kettlebell there, straight onto the bicep curl. We're going to do, again, 8 to 10 reps. Stand on your resistance band, hook your hands underneath, just wider than your body width, and then curl it up. 1, nice and slow. 2, on the way down. 3, slow. 4, slow. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. That's your first round of that one done. Just 3 more to go. Now you may notice, whilst we take our 60-second break, on that bicep curl, I'm going quite quickly when I'm contracting the muscle. So when I'm tensing that muscle, And then as I'm releasing it, I'm doing it quite slowly. That's generally how we want to lift weights. That generally gets us the best results from that quick contraction and a slower, what we call eccentric motion, where we're releasing the muscle. So with the row again, we'd be pulling it in quickly and then slowly going down. So we've got about 30 seconds to go, maybe just under that, and then we'll do our next set. So I'll pick a slightly different angle on the row in case you want to watch it from a bit more of a side on angle to see the position of my hips, to see the position of my legs. There's a slight bend in my legs. So we'll go a bit side on. Make sure the kettlebell is in between your feet, handles kind of sideways. Let's shoot our hips back, brace against our other leg. We're going to start actually with our left hand, this time lifting the kettlebell. Right hand is bracing against my right leg. Chest up, back is straight, and let's go. 1, all the way into your hip. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch arms and let's go. 1, 2, touch the floor. 3, 4, 5, 6, keep your chest up, keep your core tense. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Place that kettlebell down. Okay, grab the resistance band. Stand on the resistance band. Hook your hands under and let's go straight in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good work. Halfway through this exercise, just one more exercise to go after this. You're doing really, really well. Take a big, deep breath. Maybe you're getting a little bit of a sweat on. If not, again, maybe you need to increase the weight on the row a bit. Maybe you need to do a couple more repetitions on the resistance band if that's too easy. So we've got about 40 seconds left on this break, and then we'll get into our third set on this. Okay, 10 seconds to go. Let's get ready. We're going to start with our right arm again, this time on the kettlebell, since we're alternating each time. So hips back, brace against your leg that you're not actually lifting the arm with, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch arms, brace on the other leg. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Keep your chest up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Place that down. We're going to grab the resistance band and we'll go straight into our superset, to our bicep curl. Let's go. Oh, let's step on it properly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, not too fast, 9, all the way up, 10. Good work. Drop that down. One more set to go. Take our final rest on this one, then we got one more set to go on this, and then just one more movement, and then you're done for the day. Allow your breath to return to normal. Again, you can have a quick stretch in this period. If you're not too tired out, if you're quite tired out, which is completely normal, you probably should be, then you just need to get your breath back. Allow those energy systems to recover in your muscles so that you can give it the most on your next set, which is the most important thing. So we're going to start our next set with our left hand. Let's plant our feet. Let's get ready. We've got about 10 seconds left, and then we're going to do our final set. So butt back. Brace with my right hand this time. I'm going to grab it with my left and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch arms. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, chest up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Place that down. Grab your resistance band. Stand on top of it. Grab it with your hands facing upwards and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent work. One more exercise to go. It's a nice, relatively easy one. So let's move our kettlebell out the way. Let's finish off the workout properly though. We're not done yet. We're going to get our resistance band. We're going to do some face pulls with it. Now, a face pull is a great exercise to strengthen all those little muscles on the back of your shoulders, which make your shoulders strong, which make them robust. And so you don't get these niggling shoulder injuries that a lot of people have because these small rotator cuff muscles are not very strong. So tie it onto something. What you're going to do, if you have something you can thread the resistance band through and make a loop, so get one end of it, thread the other end through it and tie it around something, that works quite well. Or you can just hook it over something like an end of a banister. I'm going to tie it around this radiator. So far, it hasn't come off yet. Like so. And then what we're going to do is very simple. We're going to grab it sort of like a handlebar width, about shoulder width apart with our two hands. We're then going to just pull it in to our forehead with our knuckles facing upwards towards the sky. Now, a better height to have this, ideally the height to have this is about in line with your head, somewhere between your head and your chest. Now, I don't have that option here, so I'm going a bit lower. It's not the end of the world if you have to attach it a bit lower or a bit higher. The main thing is you're going to be pulling all the way from your arms being straight in front of you to up as close as you can to your forehead. If it's too easy, stand further back. If it's not hard enough, if it is too hard, stand a bit closer, and you can do that and there's a bit less tension in it. So we're going to do 4 sets of 15 to 20. We're going to do a few more on this. If you can't quite do 15 to 20, just do as many as you can and follow with me. Let's go. Set 1. 1, 2, straighten your arms completely. 3, in between reps. 4, 5, 6, 7, keep your back up. 8, head up. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Don't know if my head's going red, but I've been touching my head in between every rep. So we're going to have about 45 seconds rest, and we're going to do that again. We're having a bit of a shorter rest here because it's using very small muscles. They can recover a little bit quicker. And when you're lifting a lighter weight for more repetitions, you generally need a little bit less rest. If you're lifting a heavier weight, you generally need more rest for your muscles to recover. So the movement we're doing here, the aim with the face pull is to go from straight arms to arms up like this, kind of like a bicep pose like that. And then straight arms again. So 15 seconds and we're going to get into our next set. So let's grab our resistance band, get ready for our next set. Plant your feet. You can have a slight bend in your knees if you want to sit back a little bit, and let's go. 1, 2, I'm going to stand a bit further back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, let's do as many as you can. 13, should be burning. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, just 2 sets left. Keep focused, keep up the good work, you're nearly there. 45 seconds rest again. We've had about 10. If your shoulder's a bit sore or a bit, bit pumped, just shake them out a little bit. You're feeling that muscle working. So we've got about 20 seconds left. Make your way back over if you've walked away. Grab your resistance band. Let's extend it back. Again, hold it in like that handlebar position. Get some tension on it. Chest up, slight bend in your knees if you want, and let's go. 1, 2, 3. Keep your body still. 4. Just your arms moving. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, it's burning now. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Again, no worries if you can't do all 20. I wouldn't necessarily expect you to be able to. If you just do 10 each time, that's absolutely fine. It's just as many as you can do at this point. Got one more set to go, guys. We go in about 30 seconds. Stay focused, you're not done yet. It's only over when it's over. 20 seconds to go. Make your way back to that resistance band. Let's get this workout done. Then you are done. So bring it back, walk back with it. Let's grab hold of it, knuckles facing up. Shoulder width apart, let's go. 1, all the way into your forehead. 2, 3, get your body still. 4, abs tight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, let that go. Brilliant work today, guys. Another tough workout, a little bit shorter this time, but now either have a quick stretch if you've got time, stretch out those tight bits. Otherwise, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.